I don't care.
Greg's
He said
over.
he's over.
Change now. It's just over. Oh God.
Too many picks. 4 picks is the cutoff, according to rules I just.
What happened to Doom? I thought they really liked Doom. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Silo to 4. Liquid are doing it.
They're gonna take it.
A boss with a double kill. Okay, so Alchemist comes out. I thought Sig.Trust might pick it because they've got Lakells, but it's Phoenix, so no Lakells Alchemist. And I don't know. MVP Phoenix so far so good for them for the most part in this qualifier. Fnatic, by the way, Ben are guaranteed top 1 in their group, so they're advancing.
I saw. They're still shaky.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna add if they're gonna. I mean, they have to get what top 2. I
No,
guess they're pretty safe
they
in top
should
2.
get
They're
safe for
guaranteed
top
for
2.
top 2.
Yeah.
Well, in the
No.
playoff.
I'm talking about overall.
Oh, overall.
Yeah. I'd say it's like 80% they do, maybe 70,
Yeah,
80%. Even when they were stomping Hot 6, they looked shaky. Like they were up.
Isn't
30
the
to
other
40K
group
net
pretty
worth.
good though?
Group B, yeah.
Yeah.
Both MVP and Mineski are good. No one in Group A is really good enough to verse Fnatic, but Group B for sure.
Except for Forehead.
Forehead
That's
is
a great name.
Forehead's actually they're the second best team in that group, and they haven't played Fnatic yet. Fnatic can just.
Forehead with Nuts, yeah. Nuts is on that team.
But I guess
know.
if you're Fnatic, you just don't care about that game because it doesn't.
Yeah,
You
it
get
doesn't
their
matter.
first win, lose, or draw, unless they want to knock out a good team. I don't know. Whew. So
honestly, I expected a Doom pickup a little bit earlier.
it's another Mango here.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
You're looking good
Over's
here.
looking good.
Was it MVP? No, it was Sig.Trust who got Mango on Doom last game. If
Yep.
Winter's here, he'd be saying under for all our Mango bets. So I'm just gonna channel my inner Winter and hope for the best.
Is Winter not a Mango fan?
No, he just knows that none of them will get Mango. They didn't yesterday. We had our line was like 1.5 and they got 0. And
Yeah.
then we did it like again and it was still
We set
0.
the line the next game at 0.5 and they got 0.
Yeah.
It was ugly. Veno out. This is some team secret shenanigans here coming out from MVP Phoenix.
I like MVP Phoenix's draft quite a bit.
It's good,
Really?
but
I like Trust Draft.
I like I like Trust better because I feel like they come online earlier and
Well, they have a lot of physical damage versus 2 low armor heroes, and they can actually push down towers to force Alchemist to not just AFK farm.
yeah.
That's true.
What time are you even going to be able to pull the Veno and Ag Scepter? Like you could be down all 6 out of towers before Veno even gets the Ags. Maybe this game.
I wonder what like the maximum possible GPM, excluding kills, and normalizing for creep camps
For
for
Alchemists?
Alchemists.
Just playing like 1v0 Dota in the game.
I mean, if everyone's like on your team is helping you out.
Oh, if they're stacking everything.
Yeah.
Well, the Kells, we were talking about this earlier today. He's got the highest GPM record at 1466. And
It's kind of cool.
the highest recorded on Dat Dota is under 1200, but he did it in like a non-Dat Dota game.
What if there's like a Wisp like stacking for you 2 camps all the time? He's always tethering you so you move around faster. You have like Earth Spirit like kicking you around so you can move around. Like that'd be insane.
Pit Lord using his ultimate when he gets at it.
Yeah.
Are there any heroes that can like pull you gold as well?
I don't think
Or,
so.
like, any ways to bypass
But you
that?
can you can get the Alchemist to go to both runes with like relocate and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. You can have your team feed the enemy team so you get more gold when you kill them.
Yes. That's actually a legit strat.
Okay, well,
Had a rough pub game with Rob last night.
This is
this is
dirty. Veno AA. I could see them losing the game in 20-25 minutes though if they're not careful against Drow.
as long as AA I think gets 6 or Veno gets 5 pretty early with Poison Sting, I think they're actually pretty okay because all it takes is 1 AA blast and like a Veno ulti, and then they should all be pretty much gone with Scorched Earth in the
They've
mix.
got no real follow-up for the AA blast. Like you throw the AA blast in, you're just
Doom
running
runs
in.
in.
With a Doom.
Veno ulti, man.
I mean, Veno has to waddle in. Like
I mean,
he's
they have
gotta-
to push into Veno wards though, so
Yep.
they'll be a little bit
Veno
slow.
wards is definitely annoying. Sig.Trust, I don't know if I don't need another range here. They kind of need that initiator type hero to prevent Veno just sitting there plopping wards down. That's where Clockwork would have been good.
That's not necessarily true. They could also just do safe lane solo and just go aggro and just push towers.
Well, I feel like to push towers, you want to have the threat of an initiation. Like teams used to pick Batrider and push drafts because it's really hard to defend towers against Batrider because you're always at risk of getting Blink
okay.
lassoed. And it's kind of, I guess Clockwork's kind of similar. I feel like going for all of your cores as
I
push heroes is a bad
I think
idea.
it's okay if they don't have any catch though. They don't have any catch on Dire or on Radiant.
Yeah. Well,
I
there's,
mean,
there's the initiation.
That's
Alchemist.
semi-initiation, yeah.
I like
Beastmaster.
to.
Kind of. Beastmaster's good.
Are we on my camera, Rob, by the way? Okay, I was wondering if I need to log out.
Yes.
No, I don't care. I just need to know if I need to log out of Steam. I'll log out of Steam anyway.
You should do it on his camera. For the good of the stream.
MSS is now playing Dota. Well, I sure hope so. That was hilarious.
I don't know what he was doing before, but
Whoa. Oh, mangoes, let's go.
Roll.
Get hyped. Let's go. Mango count 1 on Febby. That's it. Oh, no, there's
Marchbot boots, we won.
Yes.
God,
We won, buddy.
God damn it! Put a thing in there.
No,
well,
wait,
Well, I
there's
guess we
still
get 10
time.
seconds.
There's still
I
time.
have 10 seconds for them to maybe.
Does
decide
anyone
that.
even have 125 gold?
Well, Beastmaster has 550. Wyvern hasn't bought anything. Witch Doctor's bought nothing.
Wyvern's not going to get it.
Drow doesn't go mango.
I could see Witch Doctor getting one.
That's pushing it.
Nice, he didn't get one.
No mango.
Whew.
Oh, please,
Okay.
Beastmaster.
Get out of here, dude.
So,
Put your
did we
chip in.
re-rule it that, like, what happens if you buy and sell the mango? Did we change the rulings for that?
Oh,
Oh.
1 minute?
Winter
Okay, well,
scam. Winter
Winter
scammed
did
us a
scam
mango.
us. Okay, dump it in there, Gerg.
hold on, what if he buys a mango?
He bought a tango.
God damn it!
Oh, wait, he bought... get it in there.
Gerg goes in for the mango. He's gonna do it.
I can't even reach my chips. Oh God, we have
Hi,
three. We have
Dude.
3 left.
Do you have any
BTS
chips?
to
Oh my
fall.
God.
High Ground TV are doing it.
Oh God, we have 3
Gerg.
left.
Bye, Gerg.
And LD is casting later, so this is over.
You're not gonna last by the end of your shift.
Probably not. Yeah,
I'll make sure of that. Ben will make sure of that.
I'll be the reason we lost.
You seem pretty proud of that.
LD was very proud every time he got a chip. He kept calling himself out when he memed, and would just walk by, like, throw a meme, and then like wait for
yesterday,
us to
He
react.
actually just walked by and he just starts spouting off memes,
He
dumping
said
chips in.
Yeah, he walked by, said feels bad, man, dropped a chip in, and then walked off.
Worst teammate ever, actually.
Oh, the early ancient block. I'm using number 7's camera, so this is pretty nice.
Number 7 is he the guy? Number 7 was not particularly
was
good
not
according
very
to
good.
us.
I mean,
neither of them were very
he saw
good,
the
to be
Sentry
honest.
Ward and he circled it, so that's something that you weren't catching.
That's true. Let's go.
All right, I'm in.
Now he's drawing these weird. What is he drawing?
Is he drawing? Oh, I don't have the camera. I went for the
There's
audio.
a ward there that you can't see.
Oops, we forgot audio. My bad. We're done. We had some number 7 audio happening. You can mix in the Chinese with the English coverage.
Perfect.
So Kyo going mid Alchemist against SF. This is a rough lane. Not a lane that Alk does particularly well in.
I'll try and look out for stuff that number 7 isn't then.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's it. I'm the cameraman. You're the analyst here.
How do you turn the brightness on this?
I think it's pretty bright. It's the hold on. It's
Maybe just
because
tilted
of
wrong.
flux.
Oh, okay.
He really likes watching this mid lane.
Yeah, I was like, he's not going to any other lanes at all.
Oh, there we go. He's clicking.
It's like a little laggy.
He's clicked the Doom now. This is a, I think, Chinese caster, so maybe there's some perfect world lag happening through the observing. He's not showing like the action in the center. I'm not.
Okay, I'm off number 7.
Couldn't handle it
He like
anymore.
moves somewhere and then he like goes AFK for a bit, or a perfect world like loses connection. We gotta get out of this. I don't trust the Russian casters. Not for a bit. So farming Venomancer. I guess you don't need to get pulled and axed by Alchemist if you're playing a farming role.
Oh, he just whiffed that. Whiffer.
Top lane, they're going in.
Oh, Boombell doesn't get the cast back, but I think Febby's still gonna go down.
It's taking a lot of damage. Wow, directed camera just owned me.
Yeah, Febby, one more right click. Maledict is there. Beastmaster gets first blood though. On the AA.
Oh God.
So I bet number 7 didn't miss first blood like I did, unfortunately.
Well, bottom lane, they're actually gonna kill this Beastmaster too.
It's okay, here we got first blood. On the AA. Those boars, man.
That's with what solo offlane Beastmaster getting first blood.
Yeah, I thought he maybe used precision aura to help with the board, but that was not used.
At least I actually have never really thought of that as like a play you can make, but
Yeah, I was like,
Makes no sense.
Beast Master doesn't have any synergy with precision. I guess Inner
No.
Beast, but the
That's
boars.
pretty good.
Boar.
Well, because it's flat bonus damage. It's not percent based, so
Yeah,
that's a
and they
lot
have
of bonus damage.
Decent attack speed.
You can get, and what a lot of Beastmaster players do is just get 2 in axes and then Maxi Aura. So you can get even more attack speed on them.
Is that good as offlane though?
I'm not sure. I know Fata mid Beastmaster always gets Aura with 2 axes. I think it depends how well you farm. If you're getting a fast Necrobook, you want the Aura, because it works well with the Necrobook, but if you're not farming well, axes is probably better for the Ancients.
Yeah, I mean, I think in a Drow line, it was completely justified.
Yeah. Their draft is very much built around taking Roche, taking towers, and not letting Alk just power farm for late game.
The only problem with this is they have to like do well in all 3 lanes. Like any weak link is just gonna make their lineup fall apart.
What's going on with these last hits? Nice. Gonna reorder these. So yeah, Alchemist mid already has bottle up. He should be fine. Even Bounty Rune, so lots of money coming his way. I like this. He's bottled up and won't use it till he's level 4.
Yeah.
Is that a
No,
strat?
that doesn't do anything.
It doesn't.
No,
it
well,
doesn't-
he's probably waiting till minute
Wait.
3, right? It increases every minute.
yeah. I'll wait.
Does
yeah,
that
wait
does
till-
that work if you use it later?
It's when you use it.
I thought it was when you picked it up.
I thought it was when you used it.
I thought it was when
really?
you used it. I just assumed it was when you
I
used it. I've
assumed.
never
Yeah, I
like.
guess I assumed it was when.
I
you used it.
never looked into or
I'll look
saw
into
anyone say anything about it, but
You think you can save it?
uh,
Your keyboard's crap, Gerd.
consumes a charge. Well, I don't know. It doesn't say anything about it.
It might be sticky.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm not sure if how it works.
All disgusting people. What is it? What's the verdict?
Every passing 30 seconds of game time increases the granted. I think it's probably when you activate it.
So the longer you wait, the better.
When bottling a bounty rune, it grants golden experience based on the time at which it gets activated, not bottled.
Okay.
All right.
So holding on to it for as long as possible is ideal, unless you need the mana / HP.
So maximum you get is 4 gold more. I mean, I guess you get 5 times for him, so it's actually 20 gold.
and you're a
Yeah.
man with
Hey, you're
man
an,
of
you're an
efficiency.
efficient.
Yeah, that's it.
you're an
You're
efficient man. You like
love
to
be
pride yourself on
maximize
your
your
efficiency.
I didn't actually know that. I thought it was based on when you.
So you should wait for your bounty runes to always like time out and just proc themselves,
yeah.
unless you desperately need bottle charges.
Or do you need to spend the gold?
Yep.
Or it's only 4 gold because
I mean, yeah, if it's only 4 gold, I
That's-
mean, it's like.
seems
4
like you
gold.
could probably get better efficiency out of the mana.
When you have like branches in your inventory and you need the space, do you just drop them on the ground? Do you pick them up with the courier to take back to base to sell?
Occasionally, if a courier is already like mid bottle crowing.
Yeah.
But-
Well, I always take my branches back to sell later. Like I
Wow.
refuse to leave them on the ground. to
Money in
be
the bank,
wasted.
dude.
Yeah, 25 gold back. That's value. It's like
Yeah.
almost 1 CS each.
That's like holding 6 bounty runes for 2 minutes. Okay, when you put it in that sort of perspective, I mean, you get experience too, but that's
Yeah.
a lot of effort for not that much. Unless you're alchemist, because then it's actually decent. But
The branch thing is less like of a small thing. but
Yeah.
it's still, 25 gold is still not much.
well,
but-
sometimes you can just pick like you run out of TP scores, you can just pick it back up in the mid lane, right? Then you actually get,
the branch pick up to turn around the gank. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Kologai was just saying how you can pop the
Mhm.
bounty rune to surprise an opponent by suddenly leveling up without
That's kinda
killing
cool.
a creep. Yeah. That'd be one way to make some big plays. They're not expecting you to be level 6 like you're a storm with a bounty rune. You just pop it and you can go on them without a creep even dying. But pause come out. Sig.Trust have lost their Shadow Fiend player. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who's taking this game?
I'm on the MVP train.
I like MVP's players a little bit more. I don't know if aren't Sig.Trust better at late game, like late game strats.
4 protect 1 strats mostly.
Yeah,
Kel's-
Drow is like not that great late game, especially versus their lineup. So I don't know if they're gonna have the execution to end the game early because they have to end the game early versus MVP.
I don't feel like playing a push strat like this is their forte, but
Well, they've gotten their SF back, so that's a step in the right direction.
And as much as like Kel's is known for being that big farmer, their playstyle has more been around MyPro, who's like their flashy pub star player. Like he's some young 16, 17-year-old 7K MMR pub star who now kind of takes over the carry role often. So
Nice.
I think having Lakel's like not on the hard carry isn't a big deal. We saw him last game on Gyro, that kind of failed.
I mean, it's just they scale way worse
Yeah.
than Radiant.
So I think there's much less room for error for Sig.Trust, but they have the earlier and stronger timing window if they can hit it.
Yes.
Doom
I would
getting-
agree. I concur.
Okay.
Watching Arctic Burn just tick is just that skill just seems so good, but then you realize it's actually on cooldown forever.
Yeah. When you
50
can't
seconds.
reapply it too, so like attacking the second time doesn't do anything.
What do you guys think about that Uv Winter Wyvern build?
I think it's shit.
I'm not convinced.
Okay.
It's 275 gold.
Yeah.
That's not efficient.
That is not efficient.
Not for a support.
Yeah.
If you're playing mid Winter Wyvern, maybe. I think mid Winter Wyvern could be any good. Max
Not
Wind Blast.
really. 275 gold's a lot. It's like holding 70 bounty
Well, yeah,
runes
not with
for
all.
two-
Okay,
two more
so
minutes.
not with Orb of Venom. No. Take away the Orb of Venom.
Take
Wait,
away
okay,
the
just normal.
Is
mid
Winter Wyvern a
Winter
viable
Wyvern.
mid? Splinter Blast spam. You've got an AoE nuke.
Shadow Radius 500. I think it travels too slowly. I think like people are.
Well, in the big fight.
Oh,
at
he
the
stole the
room.
bounty rune away from Alk. Game's over.
Ooh,
That's a big
man.
couple
They know
kills.
what's happening. They know what's good.
Doom's got
Dunes
crit though.
yeah, he is crit. And he's just gonna
And this guy does not have Cold Embrace.
whack.
They're done
He
for.
hasn't got boots. It's not. No hope in the world for him.
Witch Doctor no heal. Maybe they could have done something with that. Bye, Decoder.
See you, Dakota. So
Do you
Kyo
think-
back mid once. Oh, my pro dropped his bottle there. Needs to be careful. 1 raise, 2 raise, 3 raise.
Oh, got him.
He doesn't have the Arcana.
Why
that's-
did they?
Oh, he does have the Arcana.
Kyo doesn't have the stun.
No,
I
he
think that
doesn't.
Ogre
That's not.
Ogre actually thought that he had the stun. They're like, are we going uphill? Alk?
Hello.
It just eats a triple raise.
I always worry when I see SF players with no Arcana.
I always worry when I see Phoebe play a rumor.
I think it's where he's best. His bounty hunter's legit.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like,
It's kind of like, well, he plays like Kyo, where sometimes he's amazing, sometimes he's can be.
I've definitely
Yeah.
seen him
awful.
play Mirana and miss like 10 arrows. On the
yeah, I mean, it's a lot easier with a bounty hunter because you have an escape plan, right? With the Ogre, you're just kind of,
You're committed.
yeah.
Oh, bottom lane, they've gone in. AA surviving on.
Oh, QO in mid lane. Dude, this My Pro is actually pretty good with his raises. Yeah. I always like the
Right now.
uphill raises when you have to turn and they hit him spot on.
Oh, and you time it just like mid turn.
Well, it's like turning the cliff turning, you know?
Yeah.
Those are the impressive ones.
I'm not much of an SF player.
What do you think the new Doom changes are just like Scorched Earth is just too good now?
Not really. We haven't seen him take over
No.
that many games. I mean, some of them, but some of the times he's just like, I say he feeds as much as he owns.
Yeah.
As far as I've seen.
It's made the hero viable, but not.
Not like
Too
crazy
strong.
good.
I think if the pace of the game slows down a little bit, because like Doom's pretty long cooldown, as well as like he needs a lot of just farm time with Devour. I think if it slows down a little bit more, he'll be better. But it's like really fast, and Scorched Earth is way too long of a cooldown for that sort of fast-paced game.
But swung himself made. He has got the Uv. Uv on Beastmaster. I kind of like that. Stack with the Boar Slows. And now they've got Arctic Burn Slow. Oh, look
Oh
at
my
QO.
God.
Good luck moving.
They
Match
are-
TP'd in. This is questionable. There's a lot of burst damage. He's just going to get blown up instantly. And Febby,
Febby
well, you
might
kind of talked about what Febby
also
does
die,
sometimes.
Febby, bro.
He has long range raise. No, he's not even a turnaround.
There was another TP from
Yeah,
Dean.
he's
Again,
coming
I mean,
out.
it's a level 3 AA. I'm not sure why you need to be scared of that. Chilling touch, I guess. But
only
Yeah,
got
he could have hit a
150
long raise
HP.
on the Ogre.
And axes were up in 2 or 3 seconds as well.
Febby, gonna die to neutrals. Oh, he ate his mango, man. Now he's so poor. His net worth just decreased by like 20%.
And he missed the stack as well, unfortunately. He
Not-
should just use Ignite to stack it. I guess with Ignite, the slow messes up the stack.
He can at least dump it on the way back.
Yeah. Fire Blast to stack it could work.
Efficiency, man.
Just done a range creep because they're not going to move right away anyways if you want to stack it.
Venom was a Midas, so
Oh wow, yeah, we haven't seen him do that much.
he's just been sitting bot
He's
farming.
just waiting for Alchemist
He has
to pull the
49
nags.
CS.
Is that worth it for Radiant to stack the Alchemist so hard? to get Veno. I guess they have stacks.
I mean, he's going to get the, what, Radiance Manta build. It seems to be the popular, trendy build.
Brax went the old Medallion Shadowblade build this afternoon.
I like that build.
He kind of got dumpstered.
Oh.
Winter was watching because that Winter's like, oh, that's a build I like to go for. And
Yeah, I
it's
think
good when you've got AA on your team because you can just find lots of kills with the Ice Blast and Shadowblade Initiation.
I think it's a decent build as long as you have like other heroes that will do stuff with you.
He was kind of just wandering around by himself and not really getting that much done.
I guess the farm build's safer because you're not relying on to get those kills to make it work. The farm, it's like, well, if you're a little bit behind, you just farm more passively.
You just farm more.
Yeah. You slow the game down.
I think Medallion's good this game though. Versus their lineup. They have a lot of minus armor.
It's more if they start 5-man pushing, the Medallion doesn't do much there. You'd rather be able to split push and also just
Yeah, but is he going to get Radiance
defend.
before they start pushing?
Yeah, he should. He's
I
got
don't-
2k gold already.
I mean,
He'll get more stacks.
I think it's about that time where they're actually going to start moving around a lot.
Bottom lane, the MyPro's been doomed up, but easily survive. This may secure the tier 1 tower, so still a okay doom for that. And jabs, ignite, fire blast, poison damage.
He does have Cold Embrace.
Splinter blast, cold embrace. He's gonna get out of this one. Dagger.
Yeah.
It's kind of low. No kills on bottom. Tower secured. Not a bad first doom if you can secure a tier 1 tower for your team.
Shadowfiend has 5 kills and is nearing his mech.
Yeah.
So
Thing is-
they'll probably push soon. Probably as soon as he gets his mech.
He's not
right?
out farming Alchemist, but that's kind of Alchemist's thing is normally that he does out farm heroes. So
Yeah, that's kind of his.
Yo, well, he has this 4 Grievel's Greed build. That's like super greedy.
And he also when he'd get it looks like we will be seeing
He's
a
gonna go
12-minute
Radiance,
Radiance. They'll start pushing, but it's just tier 1 tower, so Alk will just go to the jungle or other lanes to finish his Radiance.
Yeah, but they'd already lost their jungle. Like once his tower falls, and then Beastmaster sets up Hawks everywhere.
I think when you're playing the Alk this way, you time the Veno Ags based on how much of a threat to your high ground Sig.Trust pose. Like you may get the Ags for him before you get Manta if you're worried about them high grounding you, for example. But if you feel like you've got some breathing room, then you get the Manta first and give them the Ags later.
They really need level 6 on AA. I feel like without level 6 on AA,
Yeah.
they can't really defend any tower without like 3 people dying.
The other thing is Veno could just farm his own Ags. That's what
That takes
Yeah.
a while though. I
Well,
mean, this
he
is
has-
like
he has Midas.
this is like 5 minutes down the line. This is the Drow lineup, boys.
That's true.
This is
So-
this is like a really bad time for MVP. They like
The
lost mid lane pretty hard.
Yeah. Next 5 minutes is where you
Yeah.
feel they could just lose the game.
Yes, I feel like they could just lose all map control.
Yeah.
Like they could just put
That
he has a
was
DD
great.
right now with precision aura, and then they could just push down like
Yeah.
3 towers, take Roche, and then take over MVP's jungle. And yeah, you have Radiance, but you don't have anywhere to farm.
And that's definitely the game plan. So how do MVP stop that? Getting AA level 6.
I think it's just not going super greedy. You have a Midas on Veno as well as 4 Grievel's Greed on Alk. I think at the minimum having 4 Acid Spray is fine.
Max acid spray.
Yeah.
Be able
Max
to at
Acid
least
Spray,
do something to
He
make
should
him
get
better.
it level 9.
like 4-1-2, for example, I think is like a much safer build for him. But luckily they do have a lot of stacks to work with, and I mean you see the board's already kind of messing with QO, trying to block.
Yeah, it's blocking one of the camps.
Also does not get the bounty run again bottom and might actually die
Wow,
here.
that's a big kill pre-Radiance.
Jesus.
Just getting greedy. It feels like QO's playing too greedy because he knows he's behind and he wants to just maximize his comeback potential. But going for that bottom room when it's a time of the game where Sig.Trust want to go can easily get Roche is just incredibly risky.
He also got pretty unlucky that it was an illusion rune because then Splinter Blast actually killed him.
I guess.
I guess he
don't
probably
think
would have died.
He would have
Yeah,
died
yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
Drow has 3 frost.
I mean, he got
Arrows.
unlucky it wasn't bounty room because then he could have got more gold before he died. And he would have died anyways. That's where he got unlucky. I guess Invis room may have saved him if there was no detection.
I think he just dies too
sentries.
quickly.
Yeah, quite likely. Wyvern got a medallion back, so
Yeah, they have like no armor on their team. They have frost armor, but is that enough? I don't think so.
and it's good for pushing because your SF or whoever, Drow in the front lines who's hitting the tower is sitting in acid. You want that bonus.
This
round
is
to
really
take.
bad. Are they really going to go for this fight? They're all surrounded by the Hawks. Like they can't really escape this fight, and they TP'd in. And
QO's ulti is about to run.
yes, this is
Somehow the Veno is killing everyone in the back.
Yeah, that's a good start to the fight here. MyPro, though, is still got an
Yeah,
Aegis,
he's
still
going
very
ham.
tanky. A couple more razors left up his sleeve. Nice Ice Blast, though, will be avoided.
Wow.
Oh, they walked just past it. March will
Well.
throw a Doom out, but it doesn't matter for Mypro, who's got Aegis, and looks like
Drow does die to the
Pop.
triple kill for the Venomancer.
God,
He's
that's-
1,800 gold.
he had 400, I want to say, at the start of that one. I saw him pick up a Hedrison and sit on 3 to 400. So that is a big turnaround going MVP's way. They don't even lose their bottom tier 1.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And he just was chilling up top, throwing Ice Blast, didn't even have to take part.
Really good positioning by Dagger. He stayed way like on the left of the fight the entire time.
He goes mech, so definitely expecting to be pulled an Ag Scepter.
Yeah.
Do you just go Axe before Radiance? First time Axe.
I think it's really smart from the Veno though to go mech. I don't think rushing Ags is that
No.
good,
I
just
d-
because it takes too long.
Yeah,
But
the
they won that
build-up
fight.
gives you nothing.
They have their jungle now.
Yeah.
Hawk is still scouting it.
Somewhat. There's still a Dire Observer Ward, and this bottom tier 1 is still being pushed. Both Lakel's and Mypro are down here. They're actually just gonna finish
Yeah, they're
this
gonna
off.
kill the tower.
They know there's no ultis, no Poison Nova,
Yeah,
no
they,
Doom.
they already he threw the Ice Blast. But
Who
they
said
don't-
12-minute radiance? You should put one in the Kappa jar for that.
It was gonna be one until he died at bottom rune.
Yeah, but that's not how the game's gonna
He's
develop. You
05.
think he's gonna get 5 minutes to free farm?
12-minute relic. You know, it's a 12.
It's not even.
It's
It's
gonna, be
12 minutes
it's gonna be
something.
14, 15-minute radiance.
Dagger's
potentially.
dead bot though. Oh, Mech, he's probably still dead. Definitely still dead.
If he didn't die at Bounty Rune, and if they didn't try to defend that bottom lane and instead split push, I think he would have a 13, maybe 14-minute radiance. I don't know why they... I guess they won the fight defending with the Veno, but QO suffered because of it. He died to make that fight work out.
yeah, I think if he had bought the relic, like let's say he did get that illusion rune and it was a bounty, and then he bought his relic,
Veno's
or
dead now
it'd
though.
be
And they're
really
trying to
good.
defend
Yeah.
this again, and
That's the problem with QO trying to defend, is that he's always going to lose money if he dies. If he buys the relic and he has no money to lose, then it's okay to die. If you're going to at least have a good fight.
which is what they're doing right now. But they don't really.
They need
can't
to
really do anything.
They need the Doom to swap with the AA or with the Alk. Like Alk needs to be getting his radiance.
They're just going all the items to end the game ASAP. Mypro with a Sanj will get the SMY for pushing, which is, I'd say, preferred to the BKB.
They curse March in the top lane. Raze comes in.
Should
They
go
are
down.
going to take him down.
And they
Mypro's
wanted to go
playing
top
really
anyways,
well.
because top's where another tower is, so that's
I feel
easy
like
transition.
I have not seen him miss very many raises. He's mostly just been killing people.
8-0 and still climbing.
Yep. 80 CS too. He's farming really well.
I wonder if Drow's a good anti-Alk strat though.
I think your lineup will always come online before, but it's more like Drow is a very weak, volatile hero.
Yeah.
It's Drow. To me, Drow strats are very all-in at the moment.
True that. Maybe if you have a off lane Wind Ranger or something, or like a safe lane Quap or Wind Ranger or something like that, then maybe you can scale better. But
They catch out SF at the top rune. Nice kill there. That helps him out a lot as far as slowing down his farm and finding a key pickoff.
Yeah.
It's weird with Drow.
Just give him like a full minute of him being dead.
Yeah.
Creates a lot of space.
Drow has got to be the quote-unquote hard carry that peaks the earliest of any carry in the game, it feels like. Like, is there any kind of carry that peaks earlier than Drow?
I don't think so. Okay, QO closing in on that radiance. Just after 15.
So close.
3 minutes off. No
yeah.
big deal. 3 minutes isn't very long. That's like...
A quarter of the game.
that's a lot.
No big deal.
Well,
That's only...
Smoke Gank, they're going to run into a bunch of MVP. Dagger puts a really nice
Oh, the
Hawk
Hulk will give him vision if he wants to roll, but...
Paralyzing Cask. Puts down the Death Ward.
I mean, it's in a really good
Oh,
spot.
great gust. That prevented any counter initiation. They're going to throw out the roll now on March. He did do Mypro, but that does absolutely nothing. The chase goes on. Mypro does find a AA Blast coming his way. Luckily, Veno did not really hit too much with the Poison Nova, and just the 2 kills going the way of MVP. They are still on the chase here.
He has mech as soon as the game's
Mypro,
done.
yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
he's got
that
one
was
charges.
so close.
Yeah, that was really
The mech
close.
wand heals back up. Lakel's fairly low himself.
They still got. That's
Still
still a
has
really
full
good 4v5 fight though.
Yep. Wow, they're actually still
Oh,
fighting.
Dagger's dead.
Yikes.
I feel like
I'm
he
lagging.
Stayed a bit too long.
Is he gonna die? He's gonna die. Kill him, my pro. Kill him.
Oh, he was spamming things there.
Man, I like to take any opportunity I can to kill my teammates, man. If it's justified like that, I'm like, yeah, I'm
Hell
really
yeah.
excited about it.
Do you do it even if they're not going to die?
No. I don't.
Are there any people you would do it to?
Eosin.
Eosin.
Easily.
Yeah.
Who else? Winter.
Eosin would do it to you as well.
Oh yeah, Eosin would definitely do it to me. Winter's the kind of guy I would force F into the fountain.
Because Winter would get too mad if you denied him when he wasn't going to die.
Unless the game was about to be over.
Yeah, he's too serious about like his matchmaking. But force F in the fountain, yeah.
Hawk dies. Oh, did not die.
Which
to
is the kind of
Radiance.
guy I would
5
like
HP.
blatantly KS just for no need. That's what I'd do for Winter. Like I'm a Zeus and he's on the other side of the map and has a free kill, like guaranteed. I'm just like, whoop, pop, ulti.
I just wanted to make sure you didn't die, dude.
It's scouting ultimate. I didn't realize you were going for a kill.
Misclick. I don't really feel like they got enough out of the Aegis. I think that the momentum has swung back in MVP's favor.
It feels like a
This
second
is a really,
Aegis.
this is a huge smoke gank.
When
Literally everyone.
Drought strat, it's normally like the second Roche, you get a lane of Rax by then, or the third Roche is too late.
Oh, they got a Greaves on Veno, so if he gets gusted, he can still get his ulti off.
Ooh,
It's pretty good.
not bad.
He might be a good roar target now, though, and then you just kind of tank the Doom. They also need to have a pipe for AA.
Yeah.
I feel like having that pipe would have probably won them the last fight without anyone dying.
Korea, they're going to bypass it. No, SFXC takes it out, and now they can chase down MVP here. They drop the ward. They're on the run. Running towards the Dire
This
Tower.
is super awkward.
Yeah.
This is...
Necrobook comes out, the Winter's Curse as well. Dagger is the target, the Gust is there. Can Greaves this one off? Does do so. Pops the Poison Nova. Requiem from the side. Good Ice Blast. Catches one and clips another. As MVP find themselves on the
really
receiving
nice
end of a
death
Death Ward, and that's going to be the death of 3. QO rocks up with the Boots of Travel, but not going to be particularly...
I like Jabs' play right
beneficial.
there. That was really smart for Winter Wyvern to go in, because he got vision on everyone, and then they also didn't get hit all by the Vena ult, as well as seeing where the AA was, and then they were able to dodge the AoE because of that. Also pretty nice Gust by the kills.
Yeah. Yo, that was where Veno like very much like Greaves and then just went to ulti, but Sig.Trust were fighting further to the left where no one even was. So Kuro travels Radiance. We'll see how and when
He has no
prioritizes the
armor.
Ags.
He can't even pursue.
No,
He
he
cannot
has
fight.
super low armor.
My pro though takes an AA Ice Blast. He needs to be careful, forced to back off. And we talked about losing momentum. Does feel like Sig.Trust are struggling to push down.
Oh,
towers.
Winter Wyvern's getting a pipe! Oh my gosh. That's super surprising.
It's a good move though.
It is a good move, but it's super surprising because
Don't see
not that
many
many people
It's
do it.
been like years since I've seen a pipe, I feel like.
It's such a expensive item that getting it on supports is so bad, and getting on cores, it's just like you'd rather get BKB almost always.
Yeah, but you gotta help your team out, dude. You can't win a game 1v5 unless you're Alchemist.
No, Alchemist is buying Ags Scepter, surely. Manta then Ags. That's the build. If they can survive till they get Veno and Ags, I think MVP win this game.
I think they just kill the illusions like very quickly. Like the problem with that build is you can't itemize against. You
For the
can't
Manta, you mean?
Yeah, you can't itemize for physical tanking, which he's going to have to do at some point in the game.
He's very much itemizing though, just to be the like farming
Yeah,
hero to benefit, like to help his team out with Ag Scepters. Though you put an Ags on Veno, you can delay the game out till Doom then
Yeah.
has Ags.
That's true.
He buys like his teammates get so much stronger with Ag Scepter that he doesn't need to carry this game.
But are they going to be able to farm and compete with Trust Farm?
The Manta is very much to
big Ice
farm.
Blast middle. He's gonna hit 3.
It's a farming Manta rather than like a... He's never going to want to throw the illusions at heroes. It's just to throw them at neutral camps and to creep skip. They could... they're going to fall back to Roche, I guess. They don't want to
They
go high
push
ground without
so
Roche.
fast middle that they're not even close to
Yeah.
pushing top.
I feel like they could keep pushing mid when they see Veno top. But
They want the Aegis. It's too risky. With Veno ulti into AA, it's
They're-
just you're just asking them to throw the game.
they're
right
also
there.
missing items. Like Necro 1 is only up on Arbor.
Pipe.
My Pro's got 3.5k. The Pipe almost done. Drow Ranger has... I mean, Drow just wants tank here. I guess BKB or Skadi.
Wow, that's like almost a max. I think it's like 1050 Roshan respawn. That's really unlucky for Trust.
It kind of is, but at the same time, they're missing these items anyway. So even
Yeah,
if they
but-
got Aegis, they'd want to wait for the Pipe.
Yeah, but you'd still want you have like great control of the map right now. You want the third and fourth Aegis as soon as possible.
That's true. Now it looks like March is scoping out this top lane for a pick-off. And bottom lane is where Kua may find himself in trouble. Has an Invis rune though, and doesn't look like Arbor's going to find him.
They're setting up for a kill on top.
Will they fight? Oh man, QO is in such a greedy position here. They haven't scouted out this Radiance. Alk yet. Top lane, though, that's where the initiation comes in. The TP's going there as well. No Fire Blast. Febby guaranteed dead, and he's going to get brought down. Meanwhile, the Winter's Curse comes out. Dagger doesn't take any damage during it. The Poison Nova catches two. The Death Ward on the high ground. Nice positioning, but gets quickly cancelled by Level Death, and MyPro throws a Requiem, brings down Doom.
Ice Blast is already gone, though.
Yeah,
Kill him!
Dabs
Kill
needs
him!
to deny. Alk was bottom lane. Looked like he was duking it out with the Beastmaster and managed to avoid him for the most part.
Yeah.
Is he gonna get a bounty rune?
He killed a Hawk, so that's handy. Illusion's the next best rune, because you can farm with it.
I think Illusion's better than bounty. We had a discussion yesterday.
I was like, I had this weird sense of deja vu. What's going on here? Gold-wise, similar. Or maybe tiny bit worse, but scouting and other stuff is good. He got the bounty as well, so
Oh wow.
you know what's better than the illusion rune is the illusion and the bounty.
And both of them.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
That's gonna be a quick Manta. Holding on to the bounty too.
Necro 2 is
Joy
done
knows
now
what's
for
up.
Beastmaster.
He's all about that value.
Gotta get that 20 gold.
Pipe's not quite done, though.
Yeah, so Scotty SF and Drow Shadowblade. Not going to tank up, goes for kind of another initiation item. I guess Drow's ideal scenario in a fight is to Shadowblade and find the AA, so there's no Ice Blast, for example. Or the
Shadowblade's like almost imperative if you want to skirt around the Veno wards.
Yeah.
But at the same time, is Drow really the one that you want skirting around the Veno wards? I guess so.
Drow's the one who can solo kill an AA, or Doom less so because of the Frost Armor, but killing an AA allows you to push, I feel, this game. That's, as much as that is your hard support.
Killing Veno, I think, is way more important.
Yes. Veno maybe more the raw target, as you mentioned, though.
So they don't find anyone in the jungle. They plop down some wards to give them good vision
Yep.
to just be able to take this rush really quickly, and
Can
that dies very fast for their team.
They can't. I don't think they can break high ground with this unless they get a pick. But MVP's playing pretty safely. It'll have to be, I think, third Roche, unless MVP do something drastically terrible.
And there will be Ag Scepters coming the way of Venom Manta now, I believe. Manta bots Radiance is there for cure. This is normally the item set before you start pulling Ags.
Well, you don't have to, right? You're only worried about if they're gonna go high ground. You can just put more split push pressure so they can't get to high ground, right?
So buy an AC first if they're not pushing.
Octarine.
Octarine. Yeah, we've seen the Octarine build a bit.
Yeah.
That was yeah, Yamate on the Alchemist. With Aegis, there is a legit threat of a high ground push. You never know when a pickoff could come your way. It's towards mid where Drow is searching with Shadowblade. Nothing for now. They've got an Ancient stack, though, which they can steal away from the Alchemist.
That's good. They need to try and economize the Alchemist. He's slowly in the lead, bringing his team back.
Well, they'll always be able to fight him because of this build. Is not a good fighting build. He's got terrible armor against the Shadow Fiend and the physical damage of Drow, Beastmaster, and Shadow Fiend. They
just need better catch. Like Beastmaster, I think is actually really poor. Getting Necro 3 in 25 minutes when you have this many towers down and 2 Roches, I think is it's not enough control. They need the threat of the Blink Roar to catch out split pushers, and MVP is able to get a lot more farm because of that. Like, let's say he died like 0 times instead of 3, I think their net worth would be like 3,000 or 4,000 less, just because of the threat that Beastmaster brings.
So we'll see him, I mentioned, get the Blink Dagger and add to the catch potential. And for now, it's still Lakel's just solo Shadowblading around. Finds he in here.
Oh, God.
That's not a kill. Wand. Okay. Lakel's in trouble now on the retreat. Has the Aegis himself. Will Gust and actually just look to bring Febby down. They did ping out where an Observer Ward was, so I believe that could have been revealed. Febby not going to drop a sentry for now. The push coming top lane, and
they just use Ice Blast.
Going to be on cooldown. Yeah, I don't know if that was scouted out. It maybe now it got thrown all the way to the top lane.
Here it goes. Veno, no ward set up at the T3.
They're backing off, looking for a courier. They roll the courier. Oh, wow. That was surely not necessary. Or maybe it was necessary. It's hard. I don't know what else.
Had a Hyperstone, Plate Mail.
It was the AC for Doom?
For QO.
For QO. Okay. So going to the fighting items, and now the high ground push comes. Veno without Ags. May just we talked about it getting pulled one. He may just consider buying one. He's only 1,000 gold short, roughly. And they will push very fast.
Lakells, use your aura, bro. I don't
The
think he's
Necrobook's just walking in, not hitting anything. Oh, that's a lot of damage output. Could have been on the tower at least. Ends up dying to the creeps.
He also didn't use his aura.
Yeah, you gotta use your
He
aura.
right-clicked him with it. And now the Ice Blast comes out. He's just making sure he gets it out before he dies.
Easy pipe, though.
And the counter push coming from QO bottom lane. This is what you want to kind of do against the 5-man high ground siege. But QO will need to defend soon.
Yeah, and they have the Witch Doctor right now to just heal all the way back up. My pro is just going to wander up the hill. Still has Mechanism.
Yeah, I'll TP back. They need his acid.
This is so hard to push in the Splinter Blast and
So annoying. Splinter Blast.
Icy
and Mana
Vortex.
Wards and
It's annoying, but they've got the heal to keep on coming back.
yeah.
They'll keep healing
They're
up.
still full HP.
Witch Doctor and Cold Embrace. Well, see what they can do. Now gonna start throwing stuns, and Ice Blast will catch out on 2. But
okay,
it
they
doesn't
both-
catch the cause.
They both have cloaks. They're good. This is the time. This is the time they need to actually
They've got
kill
pipe
one of the
again.
racks.
They may go high ground. No Ice Blast, pipe up.
Aegis is expiring fairly soon, actually.
Run up the hill.
This is the creep wave.
This is the creep wave, yeah.
They need to get the melee racks off this creep wave. And they've got Necrobook again. Everything's come online. I think MVP can't really engage and may just have to sacrifice this. But we'll see. If Ebby runs in the front
Febby's
lines, the
going ham.
silence comes out on the Doom. Doom cannot use his ultimate. Poison Nova, just a level 2 Aghanim's Liss ultimate, and that melee Rex goes down.
Why is he going in so deep?
Well, QO just mans up on the front lines. He's just trying to throw his life away to defend this one. MyPro does not have the Aegis himself. That's Lakells. That's why he's going in deep, because he's got the Aegis. He'll come back to life. MyPro in the front will pop. There goes the Pinata, and Myth.Trust, Signature.Trust on the back foot. They've lost 3, taken the melee racks, but at what cost? Abba in the trees will go down. Can't really spend his money on much before he dies, and Lakells Shadow Blade should get him out of this one. Sentry Ward too far away.
Is that worth it? I don't think so. I think they need SF with Aegis. Lakells is important, but not that important.
And he's the squishier of the two, but he's... Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
Why didn't Wyvern buy back?
Defend, I guess.
Down the middle.
The least golden point hero that can defend.
I mean, Lakells could. He's right next to the secret shop, side shop.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's not really saving for anything that important. I guess. I mean, Solar's really good, though.
And he's not actually defending as well. Important to note. But TP comes from Witch Doctor. QO back off a little bit. Has lost the ultimate, so needs to be careful. Here comes Lakells, Shadow Bladed up, sees QO. Is he going for this kill? It looks like instead they'll find the AA. AA's gone in mid lane. It's on Boom Bell. And they're going to lose the
They just use
Venomancer.
pipe on
Nice
him.
little rotation coming out from Drow. And Drow will get a second kill, it looks like. As Veno and AA both pull the deck.
Man, the defensive capabilities. The pipe plus the glimmer.
Yep.
Save the WD.
So Veno has the Ags money now, sitting on a point booster.
Drow has 4.7k gold. What do you think she's going to buy?
Butter.
Yeah, Butterfly.
For
Just
the Agi.
straight Agi.
You think so?
And what else should she get?
Scotty?
Scotty?
I like Scotty. It's
Scotty's
HP
okay.
and Agi. You get
I don't think he's
survivability and...
I don't think the Drow's doing a good job of just the cores in general are good about splitting up because they all get hit by Poison Nova as well as AA. I think they need to do like
Well, the
the.
courier might die again. Has the full AC on it and a soul booster.
Oh my gosh,
They got it. That's
Lakells.
good. That was close though.
That's actually that could have been game losing.
Yeah, that could have been game losing. Dagger bought back just to start putting wards up on the mid lane.
Wow. That's...
They can just wait until next Roche.
He's going to have Ags in 200, so it's not going to hurt him too much economically. Pops some Midas, and yeah, he's got Ags after buying back. They have to wait for next Roche, I believe.
Yeah, especially if they push into the Aghanims, then...
The one other item Drow can buy, of course, is BKB. BKB great against a lot of these spells coming out. That
She's buying MKB.
buys. That's not an item any of us really considered. Why MKB? Radiance Miss.
Radiance Miss.
That's all they're...
Alk has a soul booster.
Is that justified?
MKB seems like a really bad item choice, so at least questionable.
I think yeah. Like you just take way too much damage from their magic.
Yeah.
I think you need either HP or. I think Butterfly's nice for just split pushing.
Yeah.
And
it helps
using
you
your
too.
aura.
So if you go, when you want to go damage, you may as well get Butterfly for using the aura and...
He's not using the aura.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I
him
wonder
use
if
it
he's
yet.
used it. Well, yeah.
Is Alchemist just getting... What, is Alchemist getting Bloodstone?
He's going
Octarine.
Octarine. Yeah.
It's the
It's
build.
the
man.
Naga Siren build.
God.
Think Naga Siren.
Roared him! Oh.
No, that's big.
That was
QO
so
does have
close.
buyback. But likely to be forced to use it if they go down mid lane. We'll see. Pushing in a Venomancer is still tricky.
They just need a fake push, force a buyback, get Roche,
Yes.
and then do the same thing.
That's
Get an important pick.
Ideal scenario for them. Probably won't get an Ogre buyback, but an Alk buyback. And that means when they get Roshan, Alk won't have buyback for their next push. But they actually go for pickoffs. This is actually a nice little move here. Mid lane Heen will not find his way out of there. Dagger does Winter's Curse.
Oh, MKB is actually good for stopping TPs. I forgot about that.
Oh, true.
I was like, they don't really have that much evasion, but if he's going for solo picks and people are TPing away, then
Yeah. Because that's the
I
one
guess
thing
it's useful.
an Alchemist can do when he gets ganked. For the tanky heroes, it's a problem.
well,
Doom
can't
Alchemist.
he just Manta and run away?
He's pretty damn fast with travels. 500 move speed as I'm looking at him
Yeah.
now.
I don't know if it's justified, but I can definitely see the reason for getting it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he does enough damage. Like, you could also just get, like, Butterfly and just kill them before they can TP.
Yep. So Alk did buyback, like you guys were mentioning, and they're just gonna walk back to Roche now. They put the courier in there to
Easy.
check it. It's not up, but it's gonna be up.
Well, everything's
second or two.
going, for the most part, according to the plan for Sig.Trust. They've got... Even this Roche fight, if they don't get an Aegis off of it, they still got the 1 melee rax advantage, and late game is still there for an SF Drow lineup.
They need a second Glimmer, I think.
Wyvern almost has the money for it, but
Wyvern,
there's always the...
Wyvern needs Solar. What, you put SF on the high ground
Yeah.
with Aegis and Glimmer and Solar and Pipe, and then he can actually seize your tower, and then you can bait out some AoE spells.
Oh, SF's going MKB as well? What? They're just that threatened by the Radiance?
I mean, Radiance is only 17%.
Yeah. I'm
Only
surprised to see...
17%, Ben.
I mean, 17% is only 17%. That's not that much.
No, it's not. A
It's
lot.
like
Yeah, fuck you,
17
Greg. That's a chip. Ben was being factual. You were being a fucking memester.
Oh, man,
But if you get like a Butterfly, your damage, or Scotty, your damage I think increases by more than 17%. So if you, I mean, missing a Frost Arrow though can be bad. Can miss you a kill. Maybe the added benefit of if you could still siege uphill on towers and not miss,
Yes.
then it'd be worth it. But this is,
I think it'd be a nice buff to MKB. I don't know.
I think it needs a buff, honestly.
Yeah.
MKB.
You never want to
I
buy
like
the
the high
item
ground.
unless there's evasion.
Yeah, unless there's.
Or PA.
There's always...
Or Wind Ranger.
Yeah, well, evasion heroes. Either evasion items or heroes.
I've seen Weavers get it to stop people from TPing.
Yeah.
That's probably about it. Vipers, I think, get it too.
I'd like to see the item be able to hit towers 100% uphill.
Dude, do they have like infinite smokes?
Yeah, they're smoking again.
Oh, that's the
used
wrong
5
item.
wolves.
Oh, he's anticipating
Happens.
the Ice Blast. He's just 2 steps ahead of MVP Phoenix.
So if they kill Alk, it's close to game over.
Yep.
But that's only in a straight pickoff. If it's 5-5,
No one has buyback as well. Like even killing Veno as well, same story. All this
Wait.
courier, it's trying to make the journey for the Octarine core.
Oh, this is
Oh no, he attacked.
that's
Jabs.
Jabs, please.
Blink forward, Raw comes out. They've caught QO. He's done for. They're going to throw the Veno ulti with an Ice Blast. Not bad damage coming out. Where's that Veil? MyPro gets doomed as well. That's a lot of damage onto him. It's going to be a death onto the Doom. He has got buyback after that kill as SF pops. Insta buys back. They know there's no Alk second life, and with that, SF can just buy back and go for another
Oh my God! The
hurrah.
kills.
This is...
Just wandering through the base.
They should be done for. They need another Veno ulti to be able to defend mid lane.
I mean, it's still 4v3 at this point.
SF, they need SF back, and he did not have travels.
They need urns, man. Oh, he's
Well-
gonna lose his gem.
Glimmer. Oh.
They have to push right now.
Oh, they smoked? What? That was smoking under creeps? MVP, please.
They need a push, I think. Like they're not gonna get another opportunity like
See
this.
that Kel's is sitting here.
They can re-engage. I think they do push 3v4. Veno with ulti in 5 seconds.
Oh no, the cooldown is so
don't-
short now.
Yeah, I don't see this getting
Yeah.
a rack.
60
Maybe the tier 3
seconds.
tower, but they could very likely suffer heavy casualties. Lakel's just going to stay on the low ground. MyPro likely
Oh, he
got
gets
forced.
forced.
That was a nice play, but there's no Ice Blast just yet. It's still on cooldown for 12 more seconds. Lakel's Needs to get the hell out of here, and he's been slowed up. That's an Aegis.
He's down.
And Alk's up.
Solar Crest time. Give him the Solar Crest. They've stolen gem here, and we'll dust up Lakel's defensive Requiem coming out from MyPro, and that's the end of the push. They picked off Alk and couldn't go high ground. SF dying. You talked about last time SF showed the Aegis. Do you feel he should have also had it there?
Yeah, 'cause he's the one up in front.
Yeah.
Drow's usually back in the back. You don't want to be up in front because you don't want to lose your aura.
So if SF has Aegis, he's up at front, but they get to the Drow like through just Veno forcing in for a Poison Nova and AI
he
splash.
he can just push one of the other lanes.
Yeah,
He's
like,
not that useful in fights. He's useful for his aura, not his right click.
Well, if the Drow buys back, he can help his team by just giving them aura. SF buys back and can't even TP in.
Yeah, I mean, she did kill a couple people that fight, but it's still like they didn't. At the end of the day, they didn't really get anything out of the fight. They got like half a T3.
I feel like I haven't seen Drow actually use the aura
I don't think she's used it all game.
at all.
Yeah.
I think we're in a big fat 0. The other item I feel like we could have seen instead of these MKBs is still BKB. Like, BKB.
Yeah, BKB's fine.
You just BKB and hit the racks or get the push high ground. Like as a high ground pushing item, it just means even if you're SF and you BKB before you get doomed, it's just time window where you can just hit buildings and back off if you feel you really need to.
They could have also gone one of BKB Lincolns on like Shadow Fiend.
Oh, they're all baiting right behind the Alchemist. I don't think this is gonna work.
AA should be still
Sig.Trust,
pushing out another lane, so it's not super obvious.
Not really interested in fighting, and Alk's buyback coming up soon. 1 minute away.
It's still really close. This,
Oh yeah.
like all these pushes, like Trust could if they play like 10% better or maybe didn't have MKBs, then they could probably actually just have 2 racks down right now. But it's that point where like MVP, they didn't wipe them on the return, but they didn't lose enough to actually like seal the game for
What's
Trust.
scary to me is that these two MVP supports, both sitting on 3 to 4k net worth and doing pretty, like having an impact with no items, can suddenly have Ag Scepters. Ag's Ogre, Ag's AA, both very high impact upgrades.
I think Heen's been really good with his AA ults in
Yes.
the base.
And this is like pre-Ag Scepter. Alchemist not really in a rush to pull the Ag Scepters now that they've held on till now. He may look to pick up his last 6 slot of items first, but at some point he's going to be 6 slotted with Moonshard and just ready to pull Ag Scepters.
They need to utilize the Beastmaster with the BOTs. I still think he's been super underfarmed. And
Huo's being scouted at top.
there he is.
Yep. He's got buyback, but that is still very greedy positioning from him to be farming there.
Monster kill.
I think Sig.Trust, this is the stage where they really want to get some boots of travel up. If Beastmaster has travels, it means you can just
Yeah, they need travels.
gank with Drow only, and then Beastmaster TP's in or something with a blink.
Yeah, no one can
Same for
escape
SF.
that.
SF really needs travels. But yeah, Beastmaster, SF, I think both need travels pretty badly.
Man, imagine that cheese change where if you could use it on other people. That'd be so sick for against Doom.
Yeah.
That'd probably
That
be
would
OP, actually.
huge user. That was kind of what I think we decided that
Too much.
cheesing
Too
a
much.
teammate would be
Seems pretty good.
OP. You'd have to nerf cheese.
Yeah. March. When did March get this Ag Scepter? It must have been a little bit
He had
ago,
it for the
but
last fight, I believe. When
He
they
had a long
defended,
time ago, yeah. He had a while ago.
He died in that fight and got Doom off, so yeah, he actually bought back. His buyback is still on cooldown.
Like, look at Lakel's and the MyPro's position. They're like way too close to each other. They have to split up a little bit more. Like Lakel's on the top side, and they're making it way too easy, I think, for them to hit their AoEs. Not even just AA blast. It's like getting splashed with Ignite, getting hit with like double Gale, getting hit with like a double Alk stun. Like these are things that doesn't seem like it matters that much, but 2 or 3 of those and you might just lose the fight.
These supports, especially, Drow especially, and with the supports, very squishy still, even with the Reaver pickup from Lakel's.
Well, they also might get 4-stepped in like last fight, so that's a really dangerous position for them to be in. And I don't know if Glimmer Cape is going to save them, which is where they might regret not getting a BKB.
Curious, Lakel sells his ring. Is he going Satanic or Heart? Oh, it looks like a Satanic. It's Satanic. I mean, it's obviously countered by AI Splash, but do you feel it's still good to heal up after the Poison Nova?
Well, that's
Ice
where
Blast
your
goes off?
teammates come in. You have the Pipe, you have the Glimmer, you have Cold Embrace, you have Urn, you have Witch Doctor heal. I don't think you'd really need it.
The Satanic, yeah.
Yeah, I think Scotty is a little better.
Scotty, BKB, or even pure damage. Bottom lane, they've got in great Winter's Curse onto March. QO
Oh,
will not get the
God.
stun off. He's going to stun himself in a second, but it doesn't look like they want to fight and engage. TP out from a few. Drow is actually top lane when all this is happening, and SF has a DD room, but not feeling the fighting spirit here.
Left the board back behind, and Beastmaster doesn't now have those
Oh.
BOTs and canceled it.
You can roar and look for a
You got to cancel by level death.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
death, okay.
blink out now available.
Yeah, you're right.
Nope, not going to get it.
Oh,
Ignite as well.
the ignite, the multicast ignite hit Boom Bell. They did. Did they see that?
I
I don't think so. He's probably like, whoops. He has a glimmer, but they have gem.
He's pinging himself. That's not Radiant pings. It looks like they will not find him. Raintrex top did go down during all that. Not a big deal. Here comes Sig.Trust. They want to fight this. MyPro just goes running in, gets stunned up, gets doomed. That's not the fight you were hoping for if you're Sig.Trust. Ice Blast will unnecessarily secure the kill. Brings down Ogre with him. Deathward from the high ground. Heen.
Oh,
dear.
rip.
Drow actually hits like a freaking trap too. Going in on Dagger, getting in close, breaking their marksmanship. Nice little bit of play from March and Dagger, but it may not be enough. With Cure arriving, it will be. They force Lakel's back. Gem is on the Doom, though, and that means Lakel's is done for. From the high ground, Sig.Trust will just back the hell out of there.
I think that Venom War might expire right when Roche comes back up.
That's sad.
That is pretty sad.
Rip.
10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Yep, it's gone. 8 seconds too early.
Boom Bell went back to his hiding spot. He's like, I was safer before. I'm gonna go.
He comes
here
out
again.
for the Deathward kill, back to
It's
hiding.
like, I'm going back to my cave.
Just a bear hibernating.
See you guys later.
Oh.
Catch you in 34 seconds when my ulti's off cooldown.
SF just runs in against. It's not even about like Doom at this point. I feel you need a BKB just against the Ogre there. Like he runs at an Ogre and gets multicast and loses a huge chunk of his HP.
Oh God, were there unequal chips? Are we down to 1? Oh, this is actually over. This is not good.
Oh, so basically you've lost one of your remaining 2 chips just by
Shit.
having an extra.
Oh God, that's not good. Does not bode well for the Greg and LD team. I'm sure I will not make it another
LD was
3
happy.
hours without saying a meme.
He was happy to have you on his team because like if there's drinking challenges, I've got Gerg to help
That's
me
true.
out.
Yeah. We haven't really decided the punishment yet
No.
for losing. Depending on how this next game goes, maybe we want to lose.
So, Ice Blast, Scouting Roche. So both teams, I believe, aware now. And there's the Satanic pickup. I just don't like the idea of Satanic when there's Doom in the game, who can just prevent you using items, and Ice Blast, if you've got so many defensive heals already.
I second that.
What do you think's a
Very
better option?
interesting.
Scotty,
Okay, just straight stats.
Scotty, B-Fly, Daedalus, whatever.
Manta.
I think BKB is really good this game. I don't know why no one on Sig.Trust has a BKB.
They
There's
need
so many
to.
stuns.
They need to scout the pit. They can just steal it with Bloodlust.
Micro the Hawk.
Yeah, Micro the Hawk.
They're going to loop around, I believe.
Does anyone think Drow Ranger is going to use her R before the end of the game?
No.
No.
I think she forgot about it.
I think
I think it's over at this point. She hasn't used it yet.
Kells is
Seems
not a Drow
unlikely.
oh, this fight. Who sees who right
Okay,
now?
you guys are throwing in a chip if she does.
The Radiant have got vision.
God
They see
damn it.
MVP. No, they do not see.
Did you think she would or wouldn't?
I mean, I'll say that she will at least once then. Just to
What?
spice it up. I don't really have faith. I kind of want good odds, but at least it's kind of 1 to 2 right now,
I'll
so that's good enough for me.
I'll put in 2 chips.
You put in 2 chips? Okay.
I'm willing to put in 2 chips.
Come on, Lakels. Press E.
Oh,
Press
QO
the
roared
E
up. The
button.
follow-up is there. The Doom comes out on Lakells himself. He's not pushing E right now. He's doomed up. That's the counter to the Drow Precision Aura. MyPro on the front line is going to go down to a cold feet. He's locked
Deathward
in
is going
place.
forever.
Oh, and Lakells goes back in. Doesn't care that he's doomed. He just wants to fight. But Drow and SF both dead. SF will buy back.
So what
So
are they?
many-
What's going on right now?
One of the carries gets doomed, and the other carry just gets stunned. Like, not having a BKB seems...
Bad.
He got cold feeted. He got stunned by
Bad,
cold
I think,
feet.
is the word you're looking for.
Good thing she has Satanic.
Very
Press
helpful.
E.
Press E.
Press E.
Can't win doomed.
Spawns and presses E.
Cannot win doomed.
Press it before. Please.
So, no Ags pulls. I'm really surprised that we haven't seen Ags pulled yet.
The sad part is they don't need it to win.
Yeah, that to me is a bit surprising with how the
Yep.
game started. Damn, who's the white team? Ben and Charlie are just...
Yeah.
Ben's.
I don't know why I gave you 2-1 odds when you're so far ahead.
It's okay. It's still a terrible bet for me. Okay, come on. Let's be real.
Charlie's not here, and I don't know. Everyone else is just throwing when they come on camera.
It's rough. It's tough out here.
So Venno travels. Nothing too crazy happening.
Wyvern has another 4.3k.
Sig.Trust haven't MVP haven't taken a line of racks, but it doesn't really feel like Sig.Trust in any kind of good shape right now.
They really are in bad shape. You want to be at least 2 racks up, I think, at this point. Even 2 racks up, I think, is they can still. It's still close to 50-50. But now it's definitely
getting so
MVP
late.
favor.
It's almost 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 80-20 MVP, I think, right now. They don't have enough damage on Trust because they all just get disabled by.
Yeah, to me, it's not the damage. It's they have no defensive items. No
they just died
Lincolns, no
quickly.
BKBs, no Lotus Orb.
Too.
They have nothing to deal with Doom, nothing to deal with all the stuns and AoE. They have answers to the AoE nuke damage, but then there's the Ice Blast, so...
Come on, Likels. You know you want to push out your other lanes.
Don't you just want to press the E button? I think he's honestly forgotten that you can activate it.
Let's check the player perspective. Let's see what he's thinking.
I know what he's thinking. Man, this Satanic pickup was awesome. I can totally Life Leech back up after Poison Nova.
Oh man, this Alk is farmed.
I'm so good, I can dodge Ice Blast any day of the week.
Should've gone Blink then.
Too much, dude. You can't burst Venno and Spray and Ignite.
Radiance.
He has Abyssal now. And 5,800
He
gold.
has so much money.
And Moon Shard already consumed.
Oh, I didn't even notice that he consumed the Moon Shard already.
Oh my. Yeah, he is so fat.
He has 500 CS. That's not a number you see very often before an hour.
10 CS a minute or a bit over.
It's pretty good.
For Alk.
For Alk with Octarine, it's pretty, maybe a little low.
Let's see. I didn't want to flame it, but I was like, it's not actually that good. It's obviously a lot for a normal situation for him. Like, but when you say
for this situation,
it's
I
a
don't think
one
it's that
position, like a main carry alchemist who's given all the farm priority, and he went Radiance Manta.
Yeah.
I don't think it's.
I think if you
good.
put like 20 top professional players in this Alk position, they'd have
More
like,
than that?
Like 17 of them would have more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd say that.
So he's a 15th percentile top 20 player.
He's still a top 20 player, I guess, in this argument.
I mean, it's not his style though. QO is not a super
he's
heavy
not
farmer, right? He's a killer.
Yeah, he's a Blink Dagger, murder you.
Yeah. Slark, Storm, Lena.
Yeah,
he's
played
really good
SF
on
in
those.
the last game and just destroyed. Or the game before.
Is there
I don't
anything
know
else
what
happening
that
fun
was.
elsewhere? I guess not.
They're all melding together now. So many games.
And this game, the two bottom teams. China's just began. China's only on day 1. They started a day later, so it's not like there's no real stories yet developing in China with who's going to advance. What item do you think he's looking at? Oh, he's saying I should have gone butterfly. I love this because player perspective, you get so much out of
That's
this.
actually pretty funny.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
I should have bought a butterfly.
That's Winter Wyvern got. He's
my
got
life.
Lincoln Sphere on his quick buy.
Yeah, I think that's an alternative build that different teams would go for.
Even like one of the carries could have gone.
Yeah, it's
for
like
it.
it's a BKB Lincoln's High Ground Siege with Solar and Glimmer and Pipe.
Well, the other item is Lotus Orb because while Doom's generally
the guy's still gonna die though. You don't care if Doom gets doomed. Like if
I
he
guess
gets
he's not gonna refresh.
if he gets Scorched Earth and he gets his Doom off on an important hero, it's totally worth it.
He has given up on Butterfly. He's going Daedalus, it looks like, on his quick buy.
Wait, so what happens if you Doom yourself with Ags? Right, you have to be in vicinity of the hero that you targeted, right?
Oh, you don't reflect the Ags effect, I don't think, do you? You don't get the. Do you get the Ags upgrade? Okay. Oh yeah, it's cast with.
But it's cast from the guy who was Lotus, right?
Yeah.
Not yourself.
I guess so.
Not yourself,
you
right?
You just die if you doom someone with the
Well,
Lotus Orb
technically you
attacks.
can just sit in Fountain.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I don't know from whom. Is it from the it's from the cast or not the Doom?
I
Right?
gotta get out of this camera. Free cam it up. QO.
Press E.
Yikes.
You forgot that ability.
Can I all chat him?
No.
That's the
That's the beauty of being on
Yes.
TV.
Correct.
No match fixing for our side bets.
Oh man.
Got to add him on Steam right now. He sees Merlini's added him. It's like, oh, I'll add Merlini.
What? I don't even need to. I don't need to say my. I'm just gonna change my name and press E. Come Come on, guys.
Press
Dude, this
Adam.
is Lakel's. Lakel's is using he's using legacy keys. Do you know what the precision or hotkey is in legacy? I don't know.
I don't know because it wasn't activatable in Dota
Yeah,
1.
I only know hotkeys for activatables too. But it does. Auras do have hotkeys in Dota 1. I just don't know them.
Well, QO is just.
It might be Yi.
He's like healing.
Actually, yeah, he's sitting in a death ward and healing.
Wow, that double force.
That Octarine lifesteal coming to play match. Lotus Orb runs in. Did doom up MyPro here. MyPro needs to get away from this to heal back up. But we'll head towards the fountain. QO loses rage.
No, Drow Ranger's dead.
The bet is won.
No.
The game is over.
Drow
You
Ranger.
couldn't even message him because 5 minutes delay would already be
the
over
game already
before
was
you would he'd get the message.
Yeah, that's over.
Look how fast QO hits. His Alk is just
He's like
spazzing.
yeah, it's just
Well, he has blood loss on top of all his ridiculous attack
the
speed.
model's just not even
GG.
coherent.
Okay,
Sig.Trust.
Well,
that's one in the jar.
deposit the coins.
Wait, what if he pressed one earlier in the game? I guess it
Definitely
doesn't.
did it.
He definitely did. Yeah, I was watching him a lot.
Yeah, it's a 100-second cooldown.
Wow.
Someone would have noticed.
That's pretty impressive to go a whole entire game without using one of your
using
skills. That's pretty good.
Level 4, just doing
I'm kind of proud to put
fun
this
with
chip in.
passive. I'm proud.
That was a decent strat, I think, by Dyer. I think.
I think if they execute better, they win.
Yeah, I think if they execute it better, they win.
They miss.
Come on, Lakels. Sad
There's
times.
so many red chips in there. Oh my god.
No.
Oh.
We're
Oh, wow.
actually getting wrecked.
Yeah.
You're at 7?
God damn it.
Well, if I had twice the people.
Yeah, yeah.
Once
Well,
Charlie gets here, it'll make
yeah.
up for it. 'Cause we'll have special rules for Charlie. Like, you
Uh-oh.
can't say like any of the normal Charlie phrases that are wildly offensive.
Or make his face. The Charlie angry face.
Oh, it's kind of like a
yeah.
scowl.
Yeah.
It's more a scowl. Oh man.
Anytime Charlie gets angry, Chip goes in.
I thought that was a pretty good game, though. I think
Yeah.
MVP's Phoenix, they drafted better. I would say there's so much more room for error. They didn't, like, QO got caught out a lot. Febby just died a few times. Like, the early game wasn't that great. And
I think both teams played it quite poorly, but it was still like a good,
Yeah, it was still
interesting
good,
game, and the strategies were very solid from both teams. It just it wasn't polished.
Beastmaster wasn't farmed enough. I think that was a huge issue.
Do you think it's a worry for MVP, like moving forward against the top teams in the playoffs? Or
I mean,
you kind of also mentioned it's not a QO.
they're
hero.
probably the thing about that strat is they're probably willing to take more risks because they know they can mess up, right? They're like, okay, whatever, I can farm this out.
Well, he had buyback too. Every time he
Yeah.
got caught, he had.
It's
buyback.
like it's going to delay the game, and the longer the game goes, the better it is for us. So it might look like they're not playing that well, but it's just like they have so much room for risk. Their risk reward is completely okay.
Well, that's where you could even argue like QO getting picked in top lane by the Beastmaster and Drow may have not even really been a bad play per se.
Yeah, and it forced Drow to go Shadowblade, which is definitely subpar for pushing, but great for getting picks.
I feel like just Drow SF both have BKBs. They
I feel like
get at
they
least
could've
a
just
second
walked
lane
up
of
the
racks,
hill.
maybe. I don't know. Instead of MKB, like MKB just seemed useless.
Why MKB? Oh,
He had 2 item choices that game that seemed.
Satanic was
Inappropriate.
definitely.
Satanic was definitely wrong.
We saw that earlier today from Ritsu when he went
yeah,
Satanic.
he went Satanic against.
So what's up next?
I have no idea.
Up next, production. What is up next? Oh
Forehead.
yeah, that should be good. Forehead's the best team in the group, other than Fnatic, but also bad because Fnatic are guaranteed.
What about
first place.
RRQ versus SPAC creators, space creators?
That is still going on. I think they're in game 2. We can pop in to see if that's
let's
ending
pop in.
anytime soon.
I want to watch some Dota, dude.
Okay. There's also Chinese Newbie Young versus DK Scuderia. I don't know, just DK.
Could be Scuderia.
Scuderia.
I'm just
Like
gonna call
the
them DK. I don't get like they. I think they only have one squad now, so they have to add these confusing names afterwards. This game 18 minutes.
Ooh, Spectre.
I've seen Spectres lose a lot lately.
Different flavors. How are they doing in their region? I think they
This is
lost
the
one
bottom
yesterday.
2 teams, I believe.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. They both have only losses.
Oh, okay, so they have no chance.
God.
Actually.
Space Creators, ROQ have a chance because
Oh, they've only played,
one game, but they lost game 1, so
so they kind of have no chance,
Yeah.
right? They,
Space Creators could win both.
well, they could go 2-2-0s. Oh
And
yeah, okay.
Space Creators could go 2-0-2 and then tie with Sig.Trust for second, but that's
No, Space Creators can only get max 5 points. So Space Creators are already
6
out.
points.
How do they get 6 points? I thought they already lost one game.
They won game 1.
Oh, they won game 1.
The 1 point they have is for the game 1 win because then it goes from 1 point to
Okay,
3
I thought
points.
I thought they lost
No,
one
no.
game. Okay. Okay. So this is still possible.
Very unlikely because because I guess the Sig.Trust, all they have to do is get a draw with their last game. Sig.Trust started 2 wins, no losses, but they didn't verse the good team, so they have to verse Mineski, I think, next, where they'll probably get beaten as well. I don't know. Mineski look good.
I haven't seen them play yet.
Yeah, well, it's very rare where we'll be talking up Mineski. It's been many a years since
It's been a while.
Mineski's been hyped up as a SEA
I think
hope.
their name has been the same for so long, and the same team.
No, the players have changed. Like it's
And
just
aren't like 3 of them the same?
Yeah, but they've also played in like if you look at like their history of when they've hopped around from teams, they've all changed team 5 times a year at least. I feel like Jay Bimbo, their mid players, like was on another team.
I mean, I feel like they've been there for like at least 2 years and like
Yeah.
4 months out of 3 years.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's decent. That's good enough.
Yeah, it's been their main team, and
Yeah.
then Jules was like hopped around from. He was on the Dreams team that went 0-22 that everyone remembered, and
I feel like the identity of this team is still the same.
Yeah.
Not like unlike
Mi-
Secret or something.
on an international level, Mineski's like the one team that everybody knows. People don't really know other of the Filipino teams.
Does everyone know who Meneski
mean-
is?
Not
I know the team name.
they're like the
They're like a brand.
the big brand.
Yeah.
But they have like
brand of
more. They have
Sig.
more Facebook followers than any other professional Dota team.
I like how they still play